just got done with my morning run, I don't run every morning for sure, but ran to the gym, got a little lift in, and now my hair's still sticking up from got bad head still. But what I wanted to talk about this morning, so I was listening to a podcast on my run back, and run back to the house here, and it was Charlie the Spaniard Brenneman's podcast, Driven. Great podcast, new podcast. I suggest you check it out. But what they were talking about was Michael Phelps. And, you know, we all kind of look at Michael Phelps and we say, you know, the guy's, he's incredible. He's obviously got something special. He's been dedicated to his sport for a long time. But, you know, we talk about the, 20-some or something like that, gold medals that he's won. But we like to explain it away. We look at his body build. He's tall, he's wide, he's built like a swimmer. That's why he's so good, right? And to be honest, I agree. In some small way, he is built for that, right? So if he was, you know, a foot shorter, would he have won so many gold medals? Probably not, but he would have probably won gold medals. He would have probably been really good. But the point of this is to realize that you, in your own way, you have an unfair advantage too. Michael Phelps maybe has an unfair advantage with his body size, and maybe they're, you know, the coaches that he's been coached by, etc. It's some different influence in his life, but you do too. You have unfair influences. You have unfair advantages in your life, and try to think about what they are. You know, we spend a lot of time thinking about what's maybe unfair or what we don't have, but when you actually stop and think about the unfair advantages that you have, you realize that whatever it is that you want is within reach. You know. Everybody out there who's achieved what you want to achieve, some of them had their own unfair advantages. Some of them will look at you and think you have an unfair advantage. So you got to take a minute, hit the pause button on your life, and I call it the productive pause. It's a short period of focused reflection around specific questions that leads to clarity of action and peace of mind. So take a minute, hit the pause button, ask yourself, what are your unfair advantages? When you realize that you do have unfair advantages, you start to realize that you can achieve amazing things. You can achieve the life that you want to live. If you want more of this, check out my podcast. It's Wrestling with Success on iTunes. You can go to jimharshawjr.com. Grab any of the downloads there. There's a lot of great content. I create action plans from every single one of my podcasts. So thanks for listening, and you can share this on Twitter if you click the little button at the bottom. So thanks for listening.